In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hello, Aquarius. This is your year in review. So let's take a look at your year in review. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Aquariuses. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Aquarians are your children. They are your love. They are your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like from me. To say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name, I feel like coming from here. I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right, Aquarians. Let me tell you right now, we are doing anybody who has Aquarian sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus. And if anybody would like to receive a reading or elaborate on anything that I say here, please contact me, 213-458-7408. So, Aquarians, what is around you for the year? Let me get Aquarians back up here and let's lower the stage. For some of you, there's a pregnancy or a partnership with several people involved. There's a pregnancy or a partnership with several people involved. Will be very prosperous. You are mandated to be the star in your own industry, your own life. Like, this is where everything you've ever worked for could come to fruition this year. And I say could because Aquarian, sometimes you self sabotage. So I don't want you to self sabotage. You are totally capable of being a star in your industry, at your job, on any projects, right? The need for strength is mandated. And so if you haven't carried strength, it will show up by March. It will show up by March. There's definitely time is up, and I feel like time is up for your old ways, and it's time to bring the new in January, March, April, and you should feel this around April, right? Around April, May, or June, you could self sabotage at something. It's almost like this is too good to be true. It really isn't me. So I'm just gonna do something crazy and self sabotage myself. If you know it in advance, maybe you could stop yourself from self sabotaging. All right. If you January, March, April, May, June, by mid June is where all your blessings are coming in. Okay. It's very important to remember that for Aquarians and many other signs, although TikTok and IG are saying you're probably one of the luckiest people in 2026, the time is you'll be lucky after the spring equinox. After the spring equinox. Just prior to the spring equinox, it's almost like you don't believe in yourself enough, and you could just literally throw yourself under the bus. You could just give up. And it's like, no, one more day and your blessings are here. So don't throw yourself under the bus. Stay with us in terms of like follow through. I'm suffering. We all get it. We're all suffering. So you're not alone. You're just not alone. But something amazing is going to push out um, after the spring equinox. Now, I definitely see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man here. I don't know if it's romance, but it could be. But in these readings, if romance shows up, it shows up. If it doesn't, I'm not worried about it. But just know this is now, we're in summer, that a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man is going to show up. And it's not a cheap man. This man that does come with his, his career, his money, his income. When this man shows up, you are free to invest. I don't know if it's a relationship or cryptocurrency, but you are free to move forward. There's some sort of secret that is going to get revealed that will make you decide even more if this is someone I want to be with. The secret that's going to come through, it'll come through again. Summertime is big here. Summertime is major changes, secrets come through, a man comes through. I don't know if it's for romance. And in addition to all of that, you are free to go. So if this involves family issues, relationship issues, and you just want to go, make that decision after the spring equinox because you will be supported in any sense of direction that you want to take. All right. This card is very similar to this card. So it's kind of a little bit like self sabotaging in a way, not 100%, but it does mean you have choices. And some of the choices you cannot appreciate. And you just wish all your choices fell under one roof, but they don't. So you're going to have a choice that doesn't give enough money. You're going to have a choice that, maybe you have to drive, 200 miles or move, right? Or you should move, but moving means like where, like, I don't know anything about this town, right? And so there is going to be some trepidation in your choices. Now, these are the choices I made up. Your choices are very specific to you. But when something gets revealed to you, which is the high priestess, is when the choices are also going to come up. Remember, you're free to go. So this is a lingering thing that is going to make a lot more sense by the time this choice comes up. Should I stay or should I go? This could be job, this could be physical location. It could be so many things. Should I stay in my relationship? Should I leave? Should I enter into relationship? Should I stay single? Do you see how that works? All right. Um, it's going to be important to recognize that a secret needs to unravel before this decision is made. All right. So summer is over. A decision is going to be required in the last 3 months of the year. But this secret right here has to get revealed. If you make the decision without a secret being revealed, there's going to be regret and then there's going to be another choice. Should I stay or should I go? Once the secret is revealed. So you really need to know some hidden depths in order to make this decision. All right? Because if you don't wait for a secret to be revealed, right? Even though I'm giving you a timeline, it doesn't mean this is going to happen in August. It might not happen till November. But you still know that there's something that is hidden that you need to know. And so carry some patience because what you're going to discover ultimately is that if you move too fast, you're going to boomerang right back. So try not to move too fast because you don't want to boomerang back into your old self. It took a lot to break free from everything you've ever been through. It took a lot. So, the final, like, last drama that's in your life, you think you're free of, and without this secret coming out, then the drama comes out, everything changes, and my fear is that you could wind up back to your original self. And that person should not show up again because you are the star in your own industry. So you just have to remember that if a secret comes out and it's not pleasurable to you, it doesn't mean your life is over. It just means your life goes in a different direction and you're the better for knowing the secret. Ultimately, you're going to end 2026 emotionally happy because the major changes are here. Okay. So you're having what's called a normal year, right? Some flashes of 2025 still exist in 2026. There's a major shift and change by the summertime, by spring equinox. By the spring equinox, that major change is going to bring out major change in you and major change in others. You very well could meet someone, right, in the springtime, but there's going to be something that you need to know more of. And unless you get some information, okay, you're back. I hope, I don't quite, okay, you're back. The internet was acting up. So if you meet someone and you're wondering what to do, this feels really good, try to remember the reading. try to remember the reading, because you are free to invest in a new relationship. You're not free to be stupid. You're free to understand that it's a glorious thing to be in a really good relationship, but remember, something is being hidden. Something hidden means you've got choices. Should you stay or should you go? If the secret comes before a decision, if you stay or you should go, then you're going to make a decision to go, but it could set you back. And I don't want this to set you back. I think if you're just a little patient, I think the secret is just going to come out and you'll be fully aware and you'll make a decision that's good and correct for you. All of this happens during the summer. No matter what happens moving forward, you're going to make a decision that's based upon how you want to continue to live your life. It might feel sad in the beginning because you had so much hope, but the sadness won't be comparable to a lie or a distrust or, I wish you would have told me before I moved out, before I changed my job, right? And ultimately, what you're going to discover is that you're going to be happy regardless. And I like to say that, and I don't know if this is a relationship, this could be someone that could compromise your job. Maybe someone is like, I've got a job for you, and it's located here, and you wind up leaving your job only to find out that something was not right. What the person offered, the money wasn't right, but you already quit your job, right? And so, even if it's something like that, you are free to leave. You are free to reinvest in yourself and take it for what it is, but you don't have to stay in something where you were hoodwinked. All right. This is the runes on paper, which I like the runes on paper more than the stones. Oh, and you got, I don't know how to pronounce this. Hold on a second. It's the way they wrote it. This is a great card. Two tens. Where is it? Oh, well, it shows up here as fertility. Ing. Ingwas. 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 All right. Let me read it for you. 121. This is one of the best ones that you could get. 121. Oh, 121. Okay. Now it makes sense. To the reading, it makes sense to me. New beginnings. The hero. This rune is akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, where it's urged up toward harmonizing and adjusting, particularly in personal relationships. Fertility embodies the need to share. And remember, in the beginning, I did see a pregnancy, the yearning to be desired. The complexion of beginnings is what Ingwas requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyous deliverance, a new life, a new path, a rune of great power. Receiving it means that you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution for which comes a new beginning. Above all, completion is critical here. It may be timely that you complete a project and make that your first priority. Perhaps a state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must first fertilize the ground for your own deliverance, fertilize yourself. Although I do feel like somebody's coming in to fertilize you, but I also think they're coming in with secrets. So remember, if you know how to feed yourself, you can't be tricked when someone else feeds you. All these change, and we cannot live permanently in destruction. The rune of fertility signals your emergence from a crystallized state. You're clearing away the old, and you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or bad relationship. You may be required to release yourself from deep cultural behavioral patterns, some activity that should be left behind culturally. The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement sometimes involves fear, danger, or something that takes you out of danger. Another of the runes of this rune counsels preparation, being centered, grounded, freeing yourself from unwanted influences, and seeing the humor. You are indeed prepared to open yourself to the will of heaven, and you can wait your deliverance with calm and certainty. All right, guys, look at the lion. So pretty. You know, I love me a lion. All right, guys, this is your year in review. It could involve some romance, definitely some major changes that you won't see until summertime, most likely June. But moving forward, do not be hoodwinked. So, if major changes involve leaving your job or relocating, enter into the change with full cognitive knowing that you're doing this positively. If something falls apart, remember that's also God is in the detail. So something that falls apart is not a bad thing. Maybe God just wanted you to relocate someplace else. There's no bad here. There are bad choices, because what's going to happen is that if you make a major change and then you're going to find out a secret after the fact, that's regret. But I think no matter what, if the secret doesn't come out, I think that's part of spirit saying, we need you to go anyways. And we had to keep it from you. All right, Aquarius, you are going to be entering into some major stuff. Remember, you are the star of your industry, so I need you to start acting like it. Call me for your own personal reading for anybody that wants to elaborate on anything that I said just now. 213-458-7408. Let me say hi to everyone. Hi to Sean. Hi, Taurus. Hi, Carlito. Hi, Steven. Hi, Jenny G. All right, guys. Love you. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light. She greetings to rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.